one thing I gotta warn y'all about is that they're gonna call you fake because you separated yourself and you wanted to change your life. They're gonna call you fake for that. They're gonna call you cringe for making content like this. And if you think this content is cringe, this is not a video for you. You might as well click off. Hey class, this is Sifon with the 5th course subject. Make sure y'all boys and girls open up your books to the chapter of money. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is I'm going to dedicate this video to my young people pursuing wealth. Now, before we get into this video, I want y'all to like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to share the movement on our journey. I know you guys have big goals. You know, I have big goals as well. I want to become a millionaire before 25. I'm taking you guys on my journey. But I also want you guys to go in the comment section and share your journeys with each other, man. We're growing as small creators, small entrepreneurs, whatever. We're trying to grow together, and I just love to see the progress. I hope y'all boys living good, eating good, everything. This is going to be a very serious video, but it's going to be a very important video. Because, and I'm going to just freestyle this because it's a lot of points that I want to touch on, but I don't want to be scripted. I want to just talk to y'all because I don't want y'all to think that when I'm talking to y'all, I'm lecturing y'all. Like, this is just a journey, yo. Like, I'm still learning a lot of stuff, and I'm still in the process of trying to get a millionaire mind. And, you know, it's tough, and it's been tough. I'm going through it. It's a lot of stuff that I'll say in this video that I'm still going through. There's a lot of stuff in this video that I've went through, and I just want to be able to share this with you guys and be a little bit more vulnerable with you guys, because I want y'all to know the real. Because a lot of this internet stuff, you know, be a lot of fake people. You know, all they show is the highlights, but they don't really tell you about what you're gonna actually experience when you're pursuing wealth, especially when we're young, man. We're attacked, and I'm gonna get into that right there. Man, as young people, bro, you gotta understand, especially my Christian my young people who believe in God. And if you don't believe in God, this is still gonna be whole truth to you. You're gonna get attacked by the enemy. You're gonna get attacked by this world. You're going to. Jesus was a perfect person, and he still had to interact with this world to save this world. He still had to interact with this world to achieve his it doesn't matter. You're still gonna have to interact with people that you may not want to interact with, but it's gonna change your life forever. And you're gonna get attacked by the enemy. When you're trying to do something great, you gotta understand it's gonna come with repercussions. Because we like to talk about generational curses, but you know, a lot of people like to talk about generational curses, but they don't even know what that means. You know, a lot of times it's just your mindset. You know, generational curses can only continue if you let it continue. Right? You can't just be like, oh, you know, my whole family doesn't eat healthy. I'm gonna choose to not be healthy because my whole family is not healthy. Don't do that, yo. Like, don't do that. Break the cycle. That's why we're put on it. The reason why you're watching this video right now is because you're trying to break the bloodline. You're very young right now. You got a lot to experience. And I still got a lot to experience as well. Like, I'm 22 years old. I just turned 22. June 11th. Bro, I have a lot to experience, bro. And I still haven't experienced everything that life holds. I got so much time ahead of me, but that doesn't mean I'm satisfied. That doesn't mean I'm just happy where I'm at. Even though I'm young right now, they say live your 20s. Man, there's going to be a lot of people, my young people, man. They're going to tell you to live your 20s. They're going to tell you to enjoy your... And I don't mean it like that. Like, man, be happy no matter if it's your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 10s. Live your life regardless. This is not your peak. Your peak should never end. Your prime should never end in life. But what I would say is that this is the time while you're young, healthy, strong. Y'all, 20s is your time to grow. It's not your time to chill, have fun, go to parties, bro. And I know you're going to be surrounded by people that are going to be like, yo, go to this party, go to this. I get it. Like, I just graduated college. I'm been in the environments where people asking, man, Sifon, bro, you're so cool, but you just don't go to parties, man. You just so chill. How you so laid back, but you don't go to... Like, I get it. It's temptation. But what would the world be if we didn't have temptation? What would faith look like if we didn't have a test? How do you know you're really faithful to God if you don't have a test? Y'all, you're going to get tested as some young people, young entrepreneurs trying to make it and trying to pursue wealth. You're going to get tested. Because we don't know if you're strong if we don't know if you can lift weights. You're going to have to get put through that test. We don't know if you're strong. You're going to have to get tested. Because when you do make it and you do gain wealth, you're going to keep it. Right? You're going to keep it. You're not going to be like those lottery winners that just blow away their money. You know, you're going to keep your money because you know how hard it takes to make money, man. You know how hard the blood, sweat, and tears that it took for you from get to point A to point Z. And you won't go back to point A because you earned it. Man, it's a lot of people that get fed a lot of stuff. They want handouts, man. And I know that's not you. I know that's not you. It's not me. Man, I ain't grow up with nothing, man. I promise you. I ain't grow up with nothing, man. I ain't grow up with nothing, man. I ain't think I was really gonna be anything, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. And I know that's how some of y'all may felt when you guys were growing up, man. Especially looking at your environment, you see a lot of these people, man. And that's why I had to go to college, because I didn't really care about the education part of it. I really just cared about changing my environment, because I knew that the college environment was going to be better for me in that certain point of time. Now I'm moving on to another environment, man. I'm moving out of my apartment right now because I need to change my environment, because I feel like I'm stagnant. I'm not growing. And you're going to have to take those... To my young people, I don't know if you're 30 watching this, 40s. Man, I still think you're young, bro. 40, 20s, 10s, I don't care what you are, bro. Don't let nobody... The Bible says don't let anybody put you down because you're young, man. You're a strong person, man. Look at David. Man, he was I think he was like 17 when he took down Goliath. I don't remember his age, but he was very young. And that is what I believe. You can do all things, man, through God. You can do all things, man. And don't let this world try to put you down to feel like you can't do anything because you're young. You're going to get tested. But you have to pass that test, man. That's how you're going to see. If you fail, you're going to repeat the cycle that your parents did, your grandparents did, your grandparents did. You're going to repeat that. Right? And sometimes some of y'all just have to change your environment. Because what are you? A product of your environment. You're a product of your past actions. And your past actions came from your interacting with your environment, man. And I'm not saying that you're going to go in there and curse these people out. Man, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is that, yes, you can talk to people, man, but you don't got to hang with them. Sifon, I ain't hear that in the back. Man, class, sometimes you're going to have to talk. Sometimes you're going to be fine with just talking to people and not having to hang with them. Because if you hang with them, you're taking their actions. You're taking their life, man. You're adapting your life to their life. But when you just talk to people, you're just interacting and building connections. But man, if you hang with them, to hang with people, sometimes you're gonna have to do drugs and do this and you know what I mean? You're gonna have to do this just to hang with them. But you have to separate yourself from that environment. You just have to talk to them. Hey, communicate with them. Man, I'm not on that timing no more. I'm not. And and one thing I gotta warn y'all about is that they're gonna call you fake because you separated yourself and you wanted to change your life. They're gonna call you fake for that. They're gonna call you cringe for making content like this. And if you think this content is cringe, this is not a video for you. You might as well click off. If you liking this video, subscribe, like, and everything, man. If you wanna also, I wanna plug this in, man. I work with a great financial team. They helped me turn my 50 years. I went through, like I said, I went through college. You know, they said I was going to have to, it would take me 50 years to pay off all this debt, man. It's right here. And they took that down to 7 years. I think it's right here. Man, amazing. If this looks like something that you have a lot of debt and you're trying to pay this off fast, bro, hit there in the link description. You can book a one-on-one call with me and I can see if that's right and I can connect you with them. Right? But enough of that, man. Man, just like this debt that I dealt with, man. Man, you're gonna have to go through it, bro. This debt that I went through, man, it was a lesson. But you gotta understand, man. As young people, man, you're gonna have to fall in love with taking L's. What? I'm trying to win, Sifon. What you mean, take L's? Man, school taught you that making mistakes is how you fail. Because when you made too many mistakes on a test, you got an F, didn't you? You got to understand, when you're trying to gain wealth, when you're trying to become an entrepreneur, the world loves your mistakes because the world is going to teach you from those mistakes. You're going to learn. And the faster you make those mistakes, the more, the faster you are and you're going to get to riches. The faster you are, you're going to get to freedom. Because the faster you make mistakes, the faster you're going to learn. Right? What a school program us to do. Man, you gotta always be right. Man, I don't care about being right. I don't. If there's somebody smarter than me, I want to learn from him. Why would I want to struggle here? And that's one thing with us black people. We think we have to struggle in order to make it. We don't have to. There's people that already done it, that they're already where we want to be. So why don't we just copy what they do? Not necessarily copy, man. If somebody's right here, man, listen to him, man. Just listen, man. Put your ego aside and listen, my young people. I know, like you want to be rebellious and stuff like that, man. Y'all chill out, man. Being rebellious is cool to a certain extent if your environment is bad. But being rebellious just to be rebellious, bro, you're a grown man, you're a grown woman, man. We don't do that no more. Right? And I had to learn that the hard way. Because when I was younger, I just wanted to get out the house just to be rebellious. You know what I mean? Like, you know how it is. But, man, you're going to have to learn from that, man. And I just want to warn you. I just wanted to make this short video. I really want to drop a part 2 for this. Because there's a lot of more stuff I wanted to touch on. But, man, y'all stay safe out here, my young people, man. Make sure y'all mental is straight, too. Man, just because you don't have to be unhappy chasing this wealth, man. I'm not saying that just because you're not going to parties doing all this that you're not going to have fun. You can still have fun. I go fishing. I find other hobbies to do. Find something productive. Find something. Love to be productive. Love the journey, man. Because that's how you going to really gain wealth. Once you love this journey, all this stuff ain't going to feel like you forcing yourself. All this stuff is going to be like the fun, right? Because once you make work your fun, make it the grind fun, you're going to be a dangerous woman. You're going to be a dangerous man. I promise you. I promise you. Because every day I wake up, man, I get another chance to grind. And I love it, man. It's fun to me. It's like a video game, man. I'm leveling up every time. So, y'all, I hope it's something you took away from this video. If it is, leave it in the comment section below. I love y'all. Subscribe, like, do whatever you got to do to share the movement. And I'm out.